Welcome aboard Monday's Market Outlook here. TOPGUN Options, Matthew Buckley. My call sign is Wiz, and just want to start with condolences to the 3 lost souls in the most recent combat operations with Iran. A young First Lieutenant Tyler James Feehan of Hawaii and Private Isabella Gonzalez of Carlton, Texas. 19. First Lieutenant was 25. My oldest son, Matthew's on active duty in the Air Force. He's 26. And then my daughter, Keely, is 18. I mean, this is heartbreaking, folks. Remember, this is war. It's an absolute horror. Okay? Over the weekend, there were reports that Iran's considering, a ground incursion into Kuwait to seize a U.S. military base to try and capture 100 U.S. soldiers hostage and take them back to Iran. Folks, these people are nuts. Nuts. I had a phone call with a guy over the weekend who I trust with my life. He's like, the after-action report, man, you wouldn't believe. If they've been trying to sink the Abraham Lincoln, an aircraft carrier, to kill 5,000 U.S. sailors and Marines. We are fighting against an enemy that is willing to fight to the death. And I think that brings the death toll to 16, I believe, in epic fury. But folks, this is bad. And the Iranians again are once again trying to call uncle, hey, let's have a 10-day ceasefire and stuff like this, man. So if they didn't have, let's just assume they didn't have nukes. Let's assume they walked into the negotiations 6 months ago or whenever that was and didn't say, oh, by the way, we have enough uranium to make 11 bombs or whatever they said. So assume they don't, right? They were lying. Look at how they're acting to get nukes if they don't have them. I am convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt they already have these. I talk and know a bunch of folks. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a existential threat. Okay, and when you're fighting against an enemy that doesn't care about human life, it's going to be a dogfight, and it's very sad. So my heart goes out to those families. I mean, just those families are having their worst days, and it's heartbreaking. But man, we have got to finish this job, Mr. President. It's devastating. So, and the truce, quote unquote, gave them $6 billion in oil that they were able to sell. So this is not ending anytime soon, just like I've been saying for years with the war in Ukraine. This is going to get worse. Now we got Ukraine over the weekend bombing Amazon-like facilities. They're called wild berries in Russia. Killed 8 people. So all the people like, oh, Russians targeting civilians. Ukraine targeting civilians. Welcome to war. It never goes as quick as you thought and as awesome as you thought. It's longer and worse every time. So we got war in Eastern Europe. We got war in the Middle East. Hell, Xi Jinping's going to take a move on Taiwan. I guarantee you in the next year. Just bad. It just sucks. I can't stand this. I hate war. I hate death. I hate destruction. But man, for a radical Islamic regime who screams death to America, who's been killing thousands of Americans for the past 47 years, who wants the most powerful weapon known to man to kill as many of us as humanly possible, this is something I get behind. Iraq was a mistake. Afghanistan was a mistake. This ain't a mistake. Period. Iran gets a nuke, folks. It's over with. You think 9/11 sucked? Imagine a nuke in Manhattan smuggled in on a container ship or an 18-wheeler or something like that. That will happen. And I hate talking like this, folks, but it breaks my heart to see those combat deaths. And I just pray this ends quickly. Everybody comes to their senses and says, you know what, let's Rodney King this out. Can't we all get along? On that note, Other than that, Mrs. Kennedy, how was the parade? U.S. doesn't have enough missiles to return an all-out war with Iran. Oh, boy. Pentagon official warns dwindling missile stockpiles could limit operations against Tehran. Wow. What's that have to do with trading, Wiz? Everything. We're going to talk in our primary live trade brief tomorrow about Raytheon. Raytheon and the defense contractors will continue on an absolute rip. I told you at 170. Look at this. This near-death experience down here at 170, I said, sell the wife and kids, mortgage the house, buy Raytheon. And it ripped all the way up to, what, 205? You're welcome. We have been long-term bullish on Raytheon, sadly, since where? About October 8th, 2023. Why? That was after the horrific incursion. So if you bought Raytheon, just the stock, not even the options, you're up 181%. We have members whose options positions are up hundreds of percent. In some cases, thousands of percent return. So this pullback up here was a gift. Oh, a piece is going to break out. No, it ain't. So this was a gift down here. We're going to talk about that in a primary brief tomorrow. When your customer has technically an unlimited amount of funds and needs an unlimited amount of weapons, you buy that stock. So buy Raytheon with both hands. We had a great AI brief this morning. Really interesting headlines. Everyday investors are over the Mag 7 and into new AI darlings. Ooh, so your Apple, your Meta, your Amazons, your Microsofts, NVIDIA, those are old and stodgy. We're into the cool whatever ones. That's what happened in the dot-com boom too. I will invest in AI names that make money, Amazon, right? Speaking of that, this time next week, 10 a.m. next Monday, July 27th at 10 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to open up the doors to our regular AI member brief, and you can come check out the 10 names that I'm targeting in this space. Simply head to go.topgunoptions.com/solo-AI-live and check this out. What did I just drop yesterday? I dropped our brand new AI Infrastructure Supercycle Report with the 10 names that are in here, the current trades. You can see them right there, my synthetic stock positions on all these names. And folks, in our AI brief, we just got bearish even more on SpaceX. Our current bearish put 2x1 is printing money. I just added another one out to November. Why? Because if the Democrats get back into power. Look at that lady, man. Wall Street. Yeah, they're going to go after Wall Street. They're going to go after Elon Musk. If the Democrats take the House, Speaker of the House, Hakeem Jeffries, they're going to impeach Trump, Hegseth, and everybody else. They're going to drag Elon Musk up for oversight hearings. They're going to rip apart all his Doge stuff. But more importantly, talking about SpaceX, they're going to rip apart SpaceX and the government contracts and Starlink and everything like that. That will be incredibly bearish for the stock. Look at the stock. There is no bottom right now, folks. It's below the IPO price. That is a falling knife right now. I love it because we're printing money. As an options trader, I can make money as something goes down. If you don't know how to do that, you need to come here to Top Gun Options. So again, I'll talk about this next week. Go.topgunoptions.com/solo-AI-live. And our bearish, I just sent this out as an alert right there. New SpaceX bearish put 2x1. Absolutely awesome tactic. And it's out to November because I don't want this to happen, but I most likely think it's going to happen. And the AI sector is getting really crazy, especially with what? China. China's top AI event delivers message to the U.S. We're coming for you. Alibaba Moonshot released new models seen as competitive with America's bests. Oh boy. China's Moonshot threatens West with full AI communism. Oh boy. Kimi K3, a new open source AI model, has rattled stock markets and Western tech executives. Oh boy. Well, on a happy note, psychedelics, when the AI take all of our jobs and start killing all of us, we can take some psychedelics and feel better about it as the world ends. But no, I'm going to talk about this Wednesday morning in our accelerated retirement brief. This is awful. I mean, it's great for the psychedelic movement. You guys know me. I've been doing this for over 5 years, helping to save and change the lives of our nation's heroes, our veterans, first responders, and our family members. But Christian Angermayer is an absolute sellout. He absolutely sold out Atai shareholders for Eli Lilly. And he's getting his ass handed to him in the crypto with his crypto losses, and he needed the money. It's a disgrace. Absolutely awful. But that's Wiz tactical speaking. From a strategic point of view, it's great news. I'm telling you, Definium, Compass, Helix, and all the other publicly traded psychedelic names, they are going to get scooped up by these big pharma names, and the stocks are going to rip. So it's tactically bad that this dude screwed. Well, whatever, man. It sucks, but it's good. You guys know me. But one more time, go.topgunoptions.com/solo-AI-live. Just for opting in, you're going to get a copy of that AI Supercycle report that I just dropped to my members, and it's awesome. 10 names. I talk about SpaceX, everything going on in the sector. That report right there is worth a couple $1,000 easily on Wall Street. Okay, so go grab your copy today. All right, folks, have a great rest of your day. Fights on. Namaste, and Wiz out.